Thank you everyone for joining us today. Like Bill said, we'll be going through how to electronically sign your Form 5500. Just a brief overview. Given the importance of the Form 5500 information and data, it is critical that the Department of Labor and the IRS, along with the Pensions Benefit Guaranty Corporation, establish an annual reporting process that provides accurate and timely information on the Form 5500, and this is the most cost-effective manner possible. The EFAS-2 system was created in 2009, and it is expected to receive over 1 million filings each year. It allows plan filers to easily upload Form 5500 information and data. In addition to being cost-effective, the system generally provides access to files reports within 1 day of receipt. Now we'll just go through the steps on how you actually file it, and then after this we'll go through an actual filing of the Form 5500. The first step of the process is to access the email sent from your TRA Client Relationship Manager. You'll receive an email from them, and there will be a link within that email, and that link will bring you directly to the screenshot shown here, or you can enter the www.tra401k.com/5500. Upon arriving at TRA's 5500 filing portal, you can then enter your username and password from the email sent from your TRA Client Relationship Manager. If that password is not given in the email, this typically means you have already reset the password from the default that we set up for you. If you're unable to locate your password, please click the Forgot Password link below the blue Login button. You can then answer the challenge questions to reset your password. If you're unable to answer the challenge questions, please contact TRA, and your Client Relationship Manager will be able to assist you from there. If this is your first time entering the 5500 portal, you will then be asked to select your challenge questions in responses. Once you've entered them, then you can click Save Changes. Step 3. Once that stage is complete, or if this is not your first time entering the portal, it'll bring you right to the welcome page that is displayed below. From there, on the left-hand side, you'll see the click on e-sign 5500. This will then bring you to the screenshot that you see here. From there, you'll click the button labeled Print 5500. This is important. The Department of Labor requires that each plan sponsor maintains a copy of their 5500. This is in case you're ever audited. The auditor will probably ask for a signed hard copy. So what you'll do here is you'll physically print out a copy of the 5500, sign it, and just keep it in your records in case you ever do need it. From there, you will find the print icon on the PDF that comes up. TRA does have internal controls in place to help ensure the accuracy of the Form 5500, but please look over the Form 5500 before proceeding with the filing steps in case there's anything that you showed that should be changed.
Hey, Jenny, this screen may be a little bit different for some of the end users due to what version of Acrobat they're using. So this is, we're using, I think, Acrobat from the cloud. So it's one of the newer versions. The older version, the print button will more than likely be in the upper left-hand corner.
Thanks, Bill. The next step, you will then return back to the internet browser. You can either do this by closing down the PDF file or by selecting your web browser from your taskbar. From there, you'll need to access your EFAS credentials. Your credentials should begin with the letter A and followed by 7 digits. And then there's also a PIN that would be a 4-digit PIN. This is assigned to you from the Department of Labor. If you haven't set up your EFAS credentials yet, we can definitely help you through that. There are also links on the website when you first log in you can click the link. It'll bring you to the DOL EFAS website that will help you either reset your password or get this information, or it will help you set them up for the first time. The next step, you'll enter these EFAS credentials in the appropriate fields on the 5500 web portal page. It won't let you enter the credentials on there if you don't physically print the form out. So just a warning if you're having troubles with that. From there, all you have to do is click the Sign 5500 button, and within a few moments, the web page will refresh, and it'll indicate that the 5500 status changed to submitted, and then shortly after that, you can see that it changed to accepted. If you find that your Form 5500 was not accepted, it'll show you on that screen as well. You can then contact your TRA CRM, and they can assist you with that. If you do not contact your CRM directly, they will be in touch within a few days of the 5500 filing, as we can see on our side when they are accepted or not accepted. Now we'll go through a quick demo plan in signing the Form 5500. So this is the screen that you'll get when you click the links from the email that you received from your CRM. Again, the email will also have your username and password, and if it doesn't, it means you already reset it, so whatever password you would have set up as, you click Login. And this will be the screen if you've never signed up again. It'll ask you for these 3 challenge questions. That, again, is in case you forget your password in the future. One moment here as I set these up. Click Save Changes. If you've already set those up, these 2 screens obviously won't come up. Again, you'll save changes. And this is the first screen that you'll see. Again, here is where you can see if you forgot your DOL EFAS signing credentials, or if you haven't set them up, you can click here, and this will bring you to the EFAS website, and it will assist you from there. If you have all your information, you can simply click eSign 5500, print 5500. This brings up the 5500, and you'll again print it out. Once you physically print it out, you can exit out of here, and you'll go back right to the web page that you were on. You'll click in these boxes here. You put your EFAS signing credentials and your 4-digit PIN, and sign 5500. And again, then it'll immediately show you that it's submitted and accepted.
Thank you, Jenny. We now would like to invite you to ask any questions or chat with us using the chat or questions feature. This is a short and sweet webinar and just giving a demo on how to sign the Form 5500. If you have any additional questions, you can contact your CRM at 888-872-2364, or if you'd like to request a copy of the presentation to walk you through step by step on how to fill out the Form 5500, you could send a request to me. That's bill.sunagel, SUNAGEL, at tra401k.com, and I can either send you the presentation deck or a link to the recorded webinar. If you have any questions, please share with us right now. First question, where do I get my DOL PIN?
Again, that is, if you don't have it readily available, it would have been given to you when you signed up on the DOL EFAS website. If you don't have it, let us know. We can get you in touch with the DOL. Otherwise, we can also assist you in obtaining that from their website.
Okay. I don't remember my password. How do I go through and get that?
The password to log on to the web portal is, if it's your first time again, it would be in that initial email. Otherwise, you would have reset it. So you can click the forgot password link. It'll help you reset it by answering those questions. Again, if you're still having trouble, please feel free to give your client relationship manager a call here at TRA, and we can assist you with resetting that.
Thank you. Next question. I was only in the plan part of 2014, so will I have to complete the Form 5500 with the other plan provider as well?
Each year that the plan is open, you would need to file a Form 5500. We might need to look at your plan specifically a little bit further to get additional information on that. So please feel free to give your client relationship manager a call. But typically, yes, any plan year that the plan is open, you do need to file a Form 5500 with the DOL.
Okay. Next question. When can we expect to receive the email from TRA?
The Form 5500s are currently being prepared. You can expect it in the next few months. The Form 5500 is due July 31st for a 12/31/14 plan year end. And then on extension, it is due October 15th.
When will this, when is this due?
Oh, sorry, I skipped ahead there. Again, it's due 7 months after the plan year end date, or on extension, it would be 2.5 months after that. So for majority of plans, their plan year is 12/31, so they're due July 31st, and then on extension, October 15th.
Okay. How do I obtain the initial email?
You will receive that from your client relationship manager once it is prepared and ready for you to sign.
What is the DOL credentials website address?
That is www.efas2.dol.gov.
Okay. When will the Form 5500 be prepared and ready to sign?
Again, you can expect to see that in the next few months. If you have specific questions, feel free to reach out to your client relationship manager, and they can probably give you a better time frame. But again, we've started sending these out, and we're just working on them. But you should be seeing them in the next few months. Is
the electronic through TRA? With my previous TPA, they submitted the form, and I accessed the DOL website to sign. Please confirm.
That it is. It's through a website that we use. So it is through TRA. So we prepare it, we post it to this website, and that's where that login information is critical. That is to log in to their web portal, and then from there you put in the DOL credentials and sign from there. But no, it's not on the DOL website. It's through a software that we use.
Thank you. And to reiterate, when are these normally due?
7 months after the plan year end deadline, and then on extension, 2.5 months after that.
Okay, thank you. I'm a new participant. What data does the 5500 report?
It reports the financials on the plan. So all of the contributions that the employees put in, all of the contributions that the employer puts in, that's all is part of the 5500 financials. It also reports the employee counts in the plan and different things like that.
Thank you. When will we find out what our company match to employee contributions are?
That is a question, I guess, for your client relationship manager. I'm thinking that this question is stemming from, you've submitted your census data and we're preparing that. So I would reach out to your client relationship manager on that, and they can give you a better time frame.
If we just started in 2015, do we need to submit in July?
No, if your plan start date is 2015, then your first Form 5500, it won't be due until July of 16. But I would just verify with your client relationship manager, just because I want to be sure that there isn't anything due. We do keep track of all that on our side too. So anything that is due, if they're late or or the deadlines are coming up, that sort of thing, we keep track of all that. So we will be in contact with you once that is coming near.
Thank you. If we only had profit sharing contributions in 2014, no employee contributions, do we need to file for 5,500 for 2014?
Yes. If there's any assets in the plan at all in 2014, you need to file a Form 5500. So even if there weren't any contributions, even the couple of you that are new plans, if your plan is effective 1/1/14 or in 2014, you do need to file a Form 5500 for that plan year. So any year that the plan is open and has assets in it, you do need to file a Form 5500.
Thank you. Is there a 5500 due this year if you plan to start in March?
Again, that would be, it's based on the plan effective date. So I would like to take a look at your specific situation, so please reach out to your client relationship manager just to verify. But if your plan truly did not start until 2015, no, there's nothing due at this time. Your first Form 5500 would be due in 2016.
Thank you. I was only in the plan part of 2014, so will I have to complete a Form 5500 with the other plan provider as well?
Again, I think we need to look at some of these specific cases. If you had one plan but two different plan providers, then we would do one 5500. But again, please reach out to your CRM just to look at these specifics.
Are we required to submit our 5500 electronically now? Can we still send a paper copy?
All Form 5500s are required to be electronically filed. The only ones that are still paper copied are Form 5500 EZs, which would be for a solo K plan. So if you have a solo K plan, that still is a paper copy, the hard signature mailed in, but any other Form 5500s are required to be electronically filed. They do not accept any more paper copies.
Thank you. So if you rolled over your plan from another provider, will all of that be reported, or do I still need to file the one the other provider sent me?
Again, I would like to look at your specific situation, so please give us a call on that one. But typically, if you had a different TPA last year and you rolled over everything into TRA this year, we will do, or within 2014, we'll do the Form 5500 for 2014. You only have to file one. If you say close the plan and then opened a new one, then you'd have to do two different ones, but it kind of sounds like you were a conversion into TRA, and if that's the case, then yes, we will prepare it all if we were the TPA of record for 2014.
Thank you. Next question. Will I receive a notice that I need to file a 5500?
Yes, you will. We will send you the email when it's ready for you to file, and also we'll send you reminders when those due dates are coming up. We'll give you phone calls. We'll be pestering you to make sure you don't miss any deadlines.
Thank you. It seems we've had an abundance of questions. Are there any questions that I seem to have missed? If so, could you please submit those again? Next question, why are there so many different logins?
The login, in order to get to the TRA website, where you submitted your census data, that sort of thing, that is our website. The other one, to log into that software program that we were discussing later, where the Form 5500 is then electronically filed, that is a separate system. So that's where that second login is coming from. And then the third, your DOL PIN and username, that is yours specifically for the Department of Labor. So if you had two different plans, or if you had, you used to work for a different company, now you're with this company, and you already have your DOL user ID and PIN, that goes with you specifically, so you can carry that forward, and then that's your signing information for this plan, for example. So that's the reason that you have to log in to that website portal, and then also you have a different PIN because that's DOL specific. So they are different.
Okay. Thank you.